Okay, in this module, we're going to look at process and environment. Um, so we can see the fortune. Fortune is some of the fortune teller, but there's no fortune, right? So yeah, although you do not have pseudo privileges, but if you have, or you can work on on your own VM where on top of the VMware, if you have Ubuntu, you can do this, or Raspberry Pi as well. So apt get install and Fortune mode modular and enter your login and say yes. Then he may be installed the Fortune modules. So this is a fortune. It says when I do this is a fortune. It says is you will inherit millions of dollars. Wow, this is a great day today, right? So first one is your fortune. The next one from the second one, that is just fake, right? So I tried it. The second one. If one cannot enjoy reading a book over and over again, there is no use in reading it at all. Oscar Wilde. You can do this multiple times. Your love life will be happy and harmonious, and so on and so forth. You can do this. And then process. Process status can be displayed by using PS. Top, display and update the task. So some process can be on top. Jobs, you can see the list of active jobs. BG for background, FG for foreground. Kill, you can kill a process. Kill all the process by name. Okay, so PS, then you can see that, right? PS, and PS has an option. If you want to see option, then look up the manual and the report snapshot of the current process. So PS minus E, every process, A, see every process on the system using BSD syntax. So AUX, that is sometimes I'm using a lot. So for example, PS minus AUX, then you can see all the process, not only launched by you, but systems as well. So many processes. Process is some of the program that is running on your current Linux system. User who launched that process is root. So many things can be launched by the root, right? So these are the process. From library, from USR system bin or USR to bin binary directory, USR library and many, right? Some debuggers, and then the web servers, and JUN has some also, right? JUN has some of the process running behind. Okay. Man top, then display the Linux process. Top program provides a dynamic, real-time view of a current system. You can display system summary information as well as a list of processes and threads currently being managed by the Linux kernel. So with Sorry. So, so you can practice that. Top, then some of the threads can be updated, right? So process ID and user, and some of the threads, memories, and time, and the command. So my top command is continually executing. Therefore, this command that I posted ranked top from time to time, right? Some other commands are run by root privileges. So keep these are the processes running behind actively and inactively your systems. Okay. And then jobs, background and foreground. So we'll look at some of those. So we did that, and then PS. Okay. So process, there's a foreground process and background process, right? Process, when you run your program, then it runs and quickly, and then it goes up. It launched and being active, and therefore executed and then done, complete, right? That is like Python redirect to py.py. What is this? Oh, it is waiting for me to say. Okay, I think I have another file that I made in Python 3, right? I mean, homework 3. Okay, hello.py. So Python 3, hello.py, then boom, quickly. Enter your name, then John, and then it says, good to see you, John. That's it, right? So that process is done. To see more dynamically, let me open up another terminal. Okay, let's move this. And you can see, oops, those side by side. Okay. So I type top, so I can see the list of those, and I put this Python 3 that program. So this guy is waiting. My top, and then where is my Pythons? So if I type here, I want to watch you. It's the top. I want to watch you. Hello.py appears here. Okay. So if I type here, John, and enter, quick. Apparently it goes away quick. Okay. Anyway, you may be able to see here. This runs so fast. If I this one time it is launched and it completes, right? But you can push this back to the background by having at the end of this command you can put ampersand, okay, ampersand and type. Then what it does is that it says hello and enter your name. You don't need to care. Simply type hit enter. Then still let me quit this, or not that. Here top, I will quit it, ps minus aux, and then grep jyun. I want to see what other process that I am having. Here the command here, jyun dash, here Python, right? This is a command it's currently doing, right? This is the who owns that process. This is a process name, ID, and it's a sticky, and it's still there, right? So if I type this again, it's still there because it is in background, right? So I can bring it to the foreground. In order to do that, you can do FG. If you have only one background process, then simply by typing FG, you can bring that process to the front. But if you have many, then you can say %1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, right? %1 means %1, then that is the recent ones. Okay, number 1 here. Then you can come back, and then this guy is waiting now. Then if you type this again, so jyun right now, this, right? So this, now it is not T but S plus. Remember that previously it was T. It was T here. Now it is S. Okay. It is now active. And then what this guy did, when this guy stopped and then back to the background process, he did a hello and this prompt, and then it went back to the background process. And then now it is back on the foreground process. So he stops at this point. So continually waiting. So if I type here John Yoon, then it says, good to see you, John Yoon, right? And if I this, then it is complete. Therefore, if I see here group, then you may be able to see there's no Python process, right? That's what the process can do. And then you can also kill the process. For example, let's do this. Okay. So now you can see here. That is it, right? So I want to kill it. Kill, then you need to have a process ID. This is that you can do. So kill -9 and then 132 547, then it'll be killed. Yeah, it is killed. So there is no for that. So if I do foreground, if there is any background process, there's no, and it says it has been killed, right? By having this command kill, and then there is an option -9. So where you get the -9? Here in this case, table 10.4 on page 108, and look up page table 10.5. Then you can see the list of those. For example, you can, if you want to interrupt, some of the files. Then you can do interrupt. I believe I'm looking at now the textbook page 108. And number 9, that is really kill. The signal is a special signal -9. -2 is an interrupt. If you want to interrupt, then it's similar to Control C. And then you can stop and continue. Some of the options that you can see. All right. Okay. So somehow we are using, covering the chapters back and forth. Chapter 14 is for BI, chapter 10 process, chapter 11, that is again the environmental variables. Okay, so we'll look at also some of the environmental variables can be seen on the table 11.1. So you can look it up. Then there are variables that you can see. For example, path. How can you see the variables? You can do print environment so that you can see the environmental variables. There's a user, JUN, terminal, xterm, SSH client, 192.168.157.122. This is SSH client. And then some of the environmental variables. So login name and shell and home, language. How can you see those? Then you can see echo and then $sign and home. Then you can see the home. This home is the same as that you can see in this print environment. Then this guy print all the environments. But you can get the environmental variables one at a time. Okay. One of the environments that you may be able to see is prompt string. So if it's ch $PS1, then it's a prompt string 1. So prompt string 2 only greater than sign, right? So this may be a prompt string 1 here. This is my prompt, right? When I hit enter, this is a prompt. At the end, I have a $sign. So this guy tells me what it is. This guy tells me at the end of that is a $sign, as you can see here. And then there is a subdirectories. And then there's a username, JUN, and then @ and then this is maybe Debian. This is work directory. This is I think a home. So this type of things can be available in the environmental variable. And then the next slide. Then there is some configuration files available. Configuration files are available in etc files. So, for example, more etc profile, so that you have profile files from that etc the top level. So those are the profile that your local profile can follow. Change directory and -a, then ls -a. Then you can see the hidden files. One of the hidden files here is here dot profiles. So more dot cat dot profile. So this profile is set for me, right? This is based upon the one that provided from here. This is etc dot profile. Okay. So this guy tells me, for example, we have a home dot. This is my home. $home means my home. See here, echo $home, then home /home/June. So in your case, you are logging, right? That is my home. And then there is a dot -rc files available. So if I say dot -rc, then this dot -rc runs when you are first logged in. Okay, there it's set all the configuration. For example, PS1 prompt string that we've seen. This is defined here. Terminal is also defined. So many things can be defined in this .bashrc files. Bash logout, then it also tells you how you can log out. Let's see if we have .logout file here. No, there is no .log file. But you can define the .log files. So when you log out, what you need to do to clean up or to whatever you want to do. In the similar way that some of the configuration when you log in, so that you can set up the environment. Similarly, when you leave out, you can clean up some as well, if you want. That can be available in this .bash_logout file. Okay, so those environments files can be found in that table, and then some of the introductory levels explanations available in chapter 11. So basically, in this module, you can see how you can see the process, how you can kill the process. For example, when you run some program, there may be some cases the program is hung. You cannot do anything but kill it. Then you can use a -9 option, referring to the table 10.4. All right. Thank you so much.